Hi there, Virgo. It's a really important month this month. I've been talking about karma as a theme for May 2022. I'm Dadici from astrology.com.au. Welcome to those of you that are new. And I want to talk about karma in your case as a consequence of this 9th house eclipse that's going to take place on the 1st of May. It's a really important first day of the month. The whole karmic trend is going to be triggered by this eclipse. And in your case, I want to talk about karma, not necessarily resting on that adage that you do good actions, you get good karma. You do bad actions, you get bad karma. I want to go a little bit deeper this month, and I have talked about this in the past, in respect of intention really playing a large part in the results of karma. But not necessarily only the good results, because I'm sure you've had the experience where you've had the best of intentions, said something to someone and they may not have heard properly, they've misinterpreted what you've said, and bang, you get hit over the head with a baseball bat, so to speak. So there is a case in point of intention, as good as it may be, not necessarily yielding good results or good karma. In fact, there's an old saying, the road to hell was paved by people of good intention. And I think that sums up the point. It's very important this month for you to also look at intention in terms of your own desire, your intention to achieve things in life. The 9th house is where the first eclipse, there's 2 eclipses this month. That first eclipse is going to take place in your 9th house here. That has to do with religious dogma, philosophy, law, long distance journeys, your mentor or guru if you have one. And it's important because one's intentions are often coloured or discoloured by one's religious beliefs. You only have to have a look at the World Trade Towers and the fervent belief system of those dudes who knocked the towers down. Now, they had the best of intentions, didn't they? They intended to go to heaven and have their few dozen virgins. They intended to foster the cause of Islam. They thought they were going to spare the world from the satanic West. Yeah, so all of these intentions are bound in with these early philosophical, religious and moral values that are imbibed by us, which is usually cultural by nature. So this eclipse, the eclipse has cut off the light. And you notice here on the 10th, following that, we have the retrograde 10th ruler. This is the career planet. And also your ruling planet, retrograde. Very important as well. Because this retrograde Mercury is going to transit over this north node, the karmic point, which is always part of either a solar or lunar eclipse. Both of these nodes will have a part to play. That is why the eclipses are so important in terms of determining the karma and where that karma is playing out. And in your case this month, Virgo, this zone of higher philosophical ideals, and in your case the intention. And I'll jump forward because there on the 16th we see the lunar eclipse right opposite here in the sign of Scorpio in this 3rd house of desire, intention. It's the thinking mind. So this month you are asked to step back, observe your thinking mind, observe your intentions, and as noble as those intentions are, to consider how other people may perceive those intentions. Because as I said, intentions have paved the road to hell. And so this is a month for you to clearly get behind your thinking processes, the way in which you think, the way in which you arrive at your conclusions, those value judgments that you make, even if they are positive and noble in nature. You've got to contextualize the environment in which you're in, the mental and spiritual caliber of the people that you are surrounded by, to see whether in fact they can absorb and understand your intention. Now that may be playing out very close to home in your most personal relationships, shown here by this Generally good conjunction of Jupiter and Venus, but Mars is an unfriendly planet to you, transiting here up until, let's have a look here, I think the 25th. The 25th, it moves out of this 7th house into the 8th house. Both of these sectors of your horoscope are not particularly conducive to peaceful interactions with others, and that is why I'm suggesting that you deeply consider your intentions and how they impact on others. You may need to do a mental reconnaissance mission here, a little bit of a preempt. Dip your toes in the water before making solid statements, especially if you've come to some decision in your own mind and you take for granted the fact that those you are with will be on the same page as you. I think in this case, this month, Virgo, that may not be the case. Find out more at astrology.com.au. This is the Oracle Express. We go through this pretty quickly, but there's more to back up what I'm saying here. I've just given you what I consider a theme, one of several, that I like to just throw out there for you to think about as the month progresses. Get your daily, weekly, monthly, yearly dose of the horoscopes at astrology.com.au. Subscribe. Drop me a note if you'd like me to give you some more detailed analysis. We can set up a time for a personal reading, which is really the proper way an astrological chart should be read. And I really look forward to your company next month. Do take care. Bye-bye now.